Alright, so I was only able to beat the Ultimate Being V2, or, sorry, tired. It's late. I said I adjusted my sleeping schedule. I only beat the second one. I can't even, the Tribunal. I beat the Tribunal. I'm not even going to try for the Living Sun. I don't have enough. This is within 5, or a little over 5 hours. So, you know, yeah. I shouldn't be up this late. But I've got 2 full loads of pets now. One of whom actually has a bonus to growth. Look at that. It's a little one, but hey. Another growth bonus. It's awesome. So yeah. Slimer's about to catch a break. Awesome. Oh, nobody's actually hungry. Huh. Yeah, you're not going to be being built up anymore. The egg is. And rapidly. It's going to be a big egg pretty quick. And then I don't know. But it also means another person gets on the item campaigns, which is nice too. So I think I'm done. Let's see. I don't know. I mean, really, you should be... there's so many things I should do more of, but I just need to reset now. But the thing I didn't factor in, I need a couple hours of, no, not hours. I need time. Look at how much I gained, despite everything. Only got about 6 or so hours for the next one, and I gotta have enough time for the clones to build up. I actually burned off a couple of these, the last liquid and one of my many chakra pills. Oh yeah, I have those. Oh well, actually no, I can go straight to bed, and I can do this for the next 2 days. Then after that, hopefully the black hole challenges will have gotten faster somehow. You know, little by little. Oh, wait a sec. I'm forgetting several things. Okay. Don't forget things, Hadrix. What are they? You need to fight this. Yeah, I really should have that Mystic Crystal equipped, but apparently I don't need it. It's not going to make any real difference. Okay, alright, so we're falling down a little bit more, as expected. I feel like I'm forgetting something. But what? Oh well. Whatever. It's fine. I'll remember after I click this button and it'll hit me in the head like a brick. Oh, wait a sec. Here we are. These got cheaper. I had 4 left over, so, there we go. That means I probably need less solar systems as well. How much do you think that's off? Oh, whatever. We'll just take 4 off of it, I guess. I don't know. Challenge. Go. Okay. Alright. We're going to ask a big question in a second. My pets aren't going to have much time to level up, unfortunately. The egg hasn't even killed one yet. While everyone else was tearing through theirs, of course. Because you're weak. I don't blame you. Okay, so what we're gonna do is we're gonna use like. That's a lot. There's a decimal point. You keep fractional down to. You do not need to keep a fraction of that. You're wasting. How much CPU are we wasting calculating that? You can just cut that off. Sorry. Never mind me. Okay, so from here, what I need to know. This is what okay, I still don't get to know it. Hold on. I have a question which needs answer. Okay. Bonk, 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 bonk. Oh, wait a sec. Oh, yeah! Shoot. Because I already have all my clones. Bonk, bonk, bonk. Okay. Bonk. While I'm thinking, you guys can do this for a second. Okay. 12. Alright, that checks out. Probably a little bit. Anyway, it's fine. It's good. We'll just call it. Wait, what? 156 of these costs more than 364. Look at that. What's going on? I got this number wrong somehow. What's it going to cost with 6 more of them? Oh, right, because a creation crystal was giving me some kind of discount or something. I forget. Oh, well, whatever. I'll figure it out tomorrow. Whatever. Okay? You're set to just kind of run through and do your thing. Alright. I need that. How are we gonna do this? I need to go to bed right now. I'm just gonna spend some GP to fill this thing up. I'm gonna leave it running through the night. We divide clones to all different places. I'll have like an hour to gather crystal. Guess it's time to divide you all up. Okay. Fine. Is that enough? I hope that's enough. No, it's not nearly enough. Doggone it. Grumble, 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 grumble. Grumble, grumble, grump, grump, grump. This feels like a terrible waste, but if I have this thing running through the night, it'll keep building these up. I'll be knocking these over for divinity. Not gonna actually last that long as these build up. Alright, you know, here's what we're gonna do. No. I'm not gonna fight you bees at all. Crazy, I know. But if I leave this offline, I can get a triple creation speed. I can ignore many things. Or not that, I didn't mean that. I meant here. I can put a couple there. I can try to do a little bit better on the UBs. gonna put 100K here and I'll do that there. And then, still on 19, by the way. I'll put 100,000 there. Pets. Campaign. Growth. No, wait, that's not what I meant. Select. Okay. We'll take you two off as per usual. The egg is involved now. What? More than 10? I'm not taking more than 10. What's going on? How am I trying to take more than 10? Oh, well, whatever. The rest of you will do this item campaign. Even though your level is subpar, it's fine. I'm sure it'll work out just fine. Alright, so this egg is going to skyrocket. It's going to become so many times more powerful. How do you train an egg? Whatever. I order it, and they better do it. They better do it if they know what's good for them. There. All is set up. I'm actually going to save and shut down, since we're not actually fighting you bees. Make sure everything's all nice and saved up. There. Save that too. Whatever. Alright. And so, when I get up, I'll sort this mess out. Oh, man. Okay. Alright. Womp. Okay, alright. So, fill that up. Give me all of that. That's plenty. Scoop it all up. Come over here just in time. Look at that. Okay. Might even be enough. Who knows? Bump, bump. Okay. Come on. Bonk, bonk, bonk. That might actually be enough. That might. Just might. Let me see. What to do with the rest of this? Probably want more of this. Probably. Seems good. Wait a sec. Hold on. Gotta think about that too. Worry about that later. Ugh. Well, get those in their places. There. Okay. It's sort of balanced. Alright. Should I wait till I have that yellow crystal? Should I? But I've got that triple creation speed running right now. Right then. Alright. So yeah, I think this worked quite well, actually. I think this all came together real well. So, since I was able to make that first 5-hour run, I'm pretty sure I'm not going to have any problems with the rest of these. We are just knocking these out one after another in rapid succession, and I am pleased. I am well pleased. I keep thinking about this monkey, though. It thinks it is the only ultimate pet. What does that mean? Probably nothing. You just show it the ultimate at a high level, and it needs its own prayers. Those are probably the important clues. Ultimate at a high level. I'm still leaning towards beating the ultimate V2. But its own prayers, that one is a stumper. I mean, obviously you can't make it do anything unless you have it. Let me see. Goku, Journey West. God, how many different versions of Journey West have I seen? It's probably something more specific to Dragon Ball. Well, let me see. There was a character named Kami, but no, that's not related. I mean, I could throw pets onto a divinity campaign. Is that praying? I don't think so. Its own prayers. What could that mean? I suppose an ultimate power could mean really high might stats, but I doubt it. I doubt it. Transformation aura? I might be onto something. Is it worth a shot? I'd have to give up beating an entire challenge just to test this hypothesis, but Super Saiyan Transformation Aura V2, all of them. Oh, but is there anything else it could mean that needs to be tested? I want to give it a shot. No, it's so obvious. Somebody would... Well, I actually haven't been online to look. Maybe somebody did find it. Maybe a lot of somebody's found it already. Can't be that easy. It can't be that easy. Can it? But yeah, beating this would mean I'd have to give up one of the challenges. I'd have to just let it keep running for another 8 hours at least to gather the resources, particularly the creating, to be able to beat all 5 of them. And I'm not 100% positive. Could also be having a really high multiplier from ultimate beings at a high level. It could just be beating a whole lot of ultimate beings. I mean, that could be it too. What if instead of doing... What if I switched challenges temporarily? Okay. What if I just did an all-achievement challenge? Oh, man. 3.5 days down that I'm not doing my black holes. I want more of my black holes. But I really, really need that gorilla. That stupid gorilla must be mine. Must be. I could get 7 black hole challenges in that time. They're going really well. Everything's going great. Why would I switch into an all achievement? It wouldn't be wise. Is there anything else that I could do? That has to be his own prayer. It has to be. All right, me egg. You are now sunny side up. You're now 227. It's nice. It's good. It's good. Well, I'm up early enough that I have time to think about this. I'm gonna go ahead and do a divinity run. This will bring back an absurd amount of divinity. Way more than I could need. So I don't actually need all that much at this point. Get that soon. Ultimate at a high level. I think I'm on to it. I think I totally have it. But that uncertainty. I've got this figured out. I can so efficiently do the black holes. Plus 100% growth. Just doesn't seem wise to gamble on it. I'm going to give it a try as soon as I finish my black hole challenges. Maybe. I don't know. Like I said, I've got a couple hours to think about it. I'll know for sure then. Well, let's see. No, don't turn that on. I don't want that thing. I don't want that thing. Right, so, ultimate battle mystic. Creation. Why not? Wait. That's why not. Never mind. Alright. Looking good. Looking good. 3. So we should make rapid progress with that. Not enough power surge, of course. Reload you, take that. Oh, that looks plenty good. How are we doing over here? Might as well finish these up right quick. I think I know where the other 100,000 is. I'll need to go retrieve that. No, they're not here. Oh, right, they're making crystals. I know, the same mistake. How many times? How many times? Well, it's all right. So... Oh! I forgot to start a campaign! Okay, yeah, I know what happened. In between the pressure to get this out quickly, I had very little time. That's what happened. That's right, I was actually in a terrible hurry this morning. I just did, those who are wondering, I just did this 2-part thing with universal paper clips and cut heavily into my sleep. Kind of burned the candle on both ends for that one, so I could squeeze it in just barely, and then I had like no time to get to set this up and get ready and go practically. I was in a rush. I was in a rush, and it cost me. It cost me a bunch of good growth. Cost me a bunch of good growth. And probably some items. At the very least, some pet stones. Well, we're at the end of this run. Actually, y'all can have an hour? Y'all can have an hour. There you go. Feels so good to have 20 pets, but man, I can't believe I made that mistake again. Alright. So I'm going to go to 160 on these, then I'm going to move on to the next thing. Let's see. You're going down. We'll put you on making rocks. Galaxy, universe, yep, everything's here. Ooh, I only did 11. I overproduced. And I'm going to find that I need less of these, too. Might be as many as 10 off the price now. Probably when you include the addition of this one, it will be. Probably. Probably is not a good word. I want certainty. And where there's uncertainty, I'd rather err on the side of caution. Well, it would cost me less to be wrong. Let me see. Alright. Oh, keep doing that. Right, set to rocks. Okay, you guys... Well, first let's do this for a second. There. Now, it shouldn't matter that I have this still divided up. Then I'm going to set you to work here on this. Get 2 of these, 2 upgrades. Make our statues, make our upgrades. We've got plenty of divinity. And within an hour, we should be all upon the next... Sorry, I have to focus on this. Every time, you know my penchant for making stupid mistakes. Okay, there we go. It's my specialty. I'm good at it. Everyone has to have something they're good at, and I'm good at making colossally stupid mistakes. It's a talent which I must share with the world. Yes. Yes. Alright then. So. Knock this out. Oh, and this. I was in a hurry this morning. I'm not kidding. I had, like, no time. Alright. Right, so should be just finishing these up. Perfect. So I don't have enough. I don't have enough divinity to knock this stuff out. But I set exactly one, my best man at divinity, on the job while I was away at work. And everything is lined up perfectly, I should think. Meanwhile, let's see. We got all of our crystals building up for all of our options there. I'm going to be knocking... Well, looks like we're done here. Okay. Thump. Yay, Petstones. Let's see, I only need about another year of doing that before I'll have enough. Okay, that's an exaggeration, but still. It's going to take a long time at this rate. That is enough. I'll get the creation and ultimate crystals in there too before I go full on all this. Uh-oh. I don't have enough to make the planets that I need, do I? That could be a problem. I think I only need about 16 of them. But I'm going to have to create more stuff. But I kind of want to wait for the crystals to finish first. Well, it'll be alright. It'll be alright. Yeah, I'm not going to have enough. Anyway, after I finish up this, I really have been enjoying this absurd amount of GP, CP, you know, just everything about these 8, well, these actually slightly variable hour runs has been really good. But I'm gonna need to come on, build it up. Hurry it up. That's what you're doing right there. It goes. Okay, that'll get some. But I'm gonna switch gears, and I mean it's been very compatible with my schedule. But I'm gonna have a day off, and I think I can do it in 3-hour runs. Like, if I'm willing to burn GP, I think I can just burn like a crap ton of these challenges. As I'm able to. Alright, there you go. Okay, you know what? Just sit here and make something that's cheap and easy that we need lots of, like continents. Yeah, that costs next to nothing. That's good. Do that. We'll need lots of those, I think. In the meantime, building that up. Good. In the meantime, I have enough here. I should probably do something with you lot. There you guys go. Alright. Anyway. It means that I'm going to be burning GP quite a bit. I don't know. We'll see how it actually pans out. I can say how I think it'll go, but we'll see if I can pull it off at all before I start bragging about how awesome it'll be and all that. Yeah, well, we made the extra ones. Actually, what I really only needed was... Oh, well, whatever. I made the extras. Should have made 2 more. Just in case this thing screws with me. Excuse me a second. Give me those. I'm going to do this. I'm going to do this. There we go. Perfect. Kind of see how that curve, which was like faster. Jump! And that'll help over here with fighting these. Now I don't have to worry about my health to trigger the fight to start. You have to have it at least 50%. It's kind of obnoxious. Alright. Anyway. Once I knock out, I think I'll go... I might try... I don't think I'll have enough creation to make solar systems, or anti-solar systems. But I can at least take the first 3. Maybe if I have enough creating to pull it off. I don't think I have enough divinity to get it, but I can try to knock out the 4th one. I think I've got the stats to pull that off with all my clones. Maybe. So close on that. I feel like if I were a little bit more efficient... Do I have to wait for this to fill up? Well, I'm going to wait for them to... I'm going to need to wait for them to repopulate anyway, so I might as well let them do it now. Alright, so I definitely don't have enough stuff to make a whole bunch of trap systems. It is unfortunate. But I think we're ready to go in for the kill on this. So on these short runs, obviously I'm not going to be trying to even take down the sun. And that'll make them quite a bit faster, because I always end up fooling around for a considerable amount of time with those ultimate beings, those V2s. There's quite a few things with V2 in this game, like over here, and... I'm waiting to see the V3s show up. Ooh, look at that. Actually, I'd kind of like... I actually think the V3s is probably not quite the right way to go. I don't know. I'd like to see... Like, we have a wizard pet. I mean, I don't have a wizard pet, but it's a thing that other people might have. It's a thing that we can have. I'd like an alchemist. I'd like an alchemist that goes up here and turns these into... Like, improves the potions and stuff. It would be like... It would get you more potions. It'd be like, I don't know, 300 or maybe even 1,000% better at item campaigns, but not get pet stones at all. So it just makes items. That's what it would live to do, is just brew stuff. And then just having it would make their, I don't know, their durations longer. Or maybe triple your speed, or, you know, you can think of a ton of ways to improve these, I'm sure. Wouldn't that be cool? I want an alchemist. I have a lot of pet ideas. Oh, man. Ow. Ow. Crud. It's already worn off. Embarrassing mistakes. Alright. Well, we're on the fast track now. So... I need to take care of a couple of things to make this work. So, the first thing that I need to make sure I do, well, I mean, aside from the usual housekeeping of all of that stuff, okay. I need to take a peek at my monuments. Man, I wish I had another shadow summon. Those are so nice. You know what? That's what we need. Ultimate Shadow Summon V2. Every single, for a week, every time you start a run, it just thumps you at the very start. Every time you rebirth, it just goes thump. He'll never do it, because the players that are speed running, like doing those 10-minute and 15-minute runs, would be using those. And he doesn't like those people, I don't think. At least that's what I hear. Now, bonk. Oh, no, give me a real number here. Bonk, bonk, bonk. Okay, so our first thing we need to know. Okay. 12 and a 10. Now, we're going to go over here, and we're going to say, we're going to cut it down to just 1. We are going to, as much as I've enjoyed getting all the GP, we are about to crash. The GP market is going to crash now. But that's okay. Alright, so how much do 10 cost? No, 10 means 39. 39 means that we end up with 51. That's right? Yeah, that's right. So 50 run, and this 51 means... Wait, why do I even need to bother with this? It means 141, but I don't even really need to do that. I could just put create on here and we'd be good. Oh well. So there we go. That's what it looks like. And that shouldn't be too bad. That shouldn't be too bad. So the idea is every few hours I pop in, having let it, for those few hours are spent building the Divinity Generator. And that's pretty much it. I mean, we'll take out the Planet Eater, maybe the one after him, maybe. I mean, I've got enough clones that it's easy. I kind of want to go to 3 hours because that lets me get some crystal power. Yes, I'm still trying to squeeze, even if I'm giving up the GP, I still want to squeeze at least some crystal power out of this. But, yeah, I figure about 3 hours per run, approximately, if I'm attentive. A little over that. So, that is the plan. And you're just out of luck, man. I mean, these short runs, I'm not even gonna try. Like, when I go to sleep, that'll be a run where I might mess around with it. Anyway. Yeah. So the only important thing is I do this every single time that generator gets bigger, this number gets better. So right now we're at a... just jumped up to 51 from, so... yeah. That's where all the divinity is going to come from. Well, I mean... maybe. On the other hand, I could set half of them to a growth campaign and just put... I can just ignore items. I mean, you're not going to, I can just put 10 of them on a divinity campaign. A 3-hour divinity campaign with whatever I got out of this might work quite well, actually. I might be able to save my precious GP. I won't be finding any items, but short runs like this aren't going to get you anything but the pet stones. So, doesn't seem like a big loss to me. The way the feeding system works now, I think that's going to work out pretty well. I think this is pretty good, actually. Let me see. Who's good at divine campaigns? I've got Cupid, the Snake. Do I have anyone else who's good at it? I mean, you're good at everything, but I want you on growth. If somebody's good on growth, they should be on growth always. Items and foods. Items. I got a lot of things that are good at items, actually, which is nice. But more items, GP. No, that's it. I only have 2 people who do the divinity thing. Even the egg is good at items. For some reason. I can't imagine why. Hold on. Let me go get a dozen eggs. Just get my egg carton out. Wave it around. See if it helps me find things. I think I misplaced my keys the other day. I never misplace my keys. Like, seriously. I always know where my keys are. Always. I'm a little bit paranoid about losing things like that, Alright, anyway. Maybe it's just because I grew up with a parent that was constantly misplacing things like her keys, and it was just, oh my gosh. I'm going to grow up and not make that mistake. I'll make all the others. As I've proven in my videos, I will make all the other mistakes. But not the mistakes I observed my parents making as a child. I have avoided some of those, at least, in my life. So, hooray. Yeah, anyway, we're going to see how these things go. This run's going to be interesting because I've got a 2-hour stream I'm about to start in 3 minutes ago. That's interesting. Better get out my time machine. Nah, I'm too lazy to set that thing up. I'll just go apologize for being late. Well, we're off to kind of a rough start. I didn't get my crystals in order while I was streaming. I was very into it and forgot about everything else. What'd I do with you guys? Okay. Anyway, there we go. Do I have any of this yet? No, let's make a little of that. Let's rip open a couple of these. This is another thing that, like... Oh, well, that was nice. Yeah, 2 GP. At one point in time, you know, getting getting 1s and 2s and 10s and even 50, especially, like it was like, wow, GP, look at it. At this point, a lot of things you get out of this are not very good anymore. It's like, even finding 50 GP now is like, shrug. Just some GP. Kind of wish that there was a pet that made your lucky draws better. Like, not increase the likelihood of getting one of the crystal slots or pet tokens or something. No, not increasing the likelihood of those. But just making your, you know, rummy, like, instead of +1 to all pet stats, it would be, you know, a better number, like a +5 to all pet stats, at least something. Instead of 1 GP, it could give you, actually, you could probably make some of them percentage based on the number of GP you've had total, like the total amount of GP you've ever found. If it was tied to that, like 10% or 5% of all your GP kind of deal, that would work pretty well, actually. Anyway, how far are we into this? 3 hours? Yeah, it's time to try to go for the kill. So my crystal stuff is underdeveloped, unfortunately. Well, get to it. We're going to try to just knock this out. I may spend some GP, but I'll also get at least the first 2 done. You know, it's also really important that we do this. That one's good too. Working our way up. You can just go straight to the solar systems. You don't need to mess around with all that. Yeah. I think I have enough divinity on hand to do this, actually, straight up. Awesome. And the next one will, of course, be at another discount. This should go down to 9. And, I don't know if this one will get a discount as well. But I'm pretty sure this one's going to go down to 9 this time. Yeah. Unfortunately, I'll have to go to bed, which means that I won't actually be able to pull off another one right now. I'll be setting one up to be another 8-hour long run. So I guess I might as well let the crystals build up for an hour. Guess I might as well. But tomorrow we can be trying to do these 3-hour ones. This will still be a fairly short run. Alright then. Alright, so let's try this again. Really short black hole runs. Oh, I'm forgetting something again. Whoop! Okay. Still falling down. That's okay. We're really gonna fall down after this. Oh. You know, it would be nice if I could just spend it right there. You know? Like, just right there. Want to convert it into rocks? They are? I thought I just fed them. Hold on. Oh my gosh, go away. Okay, yeah, no, I had the food set aside to feed them again. Okay. The exact number. It's a good thing I had already bought it, otherwise I'd have no rocks to buy them with. That'd be embarrassing and stupid. Alright, now. So, we're going to see what our current... still at P-ball 16. Still a good 36. Wump. Okay. So, the objective is just to get through to this. But I need to check something. The numbers have been, of course, altered because I completed another one of those challenges. It should be 9 and what? We'll know in a second. 11. Okay. So let's see. 9 requires 36 plus 11. We end up with 47. That's my numbers. And how many do 47 need? Only 131. See, if I just put create and just dropped it here on 2, it would create 150 galaxies on me. If I started with the galaxies, it would create 150 solar systems. So, but if I do it like this, well, it'll create a few extra suns and planets and things, but what do I care? Those aren't so expensive. I mean, the suns are a bit expensive, but not really such a big deal when you already need to make 800 of them practically. It's not really that big a deal at that point. Alright, so the objective is how fast can I do these? How quickly can I knock them out? 3 hours is a tempting target because it would give me CP. An hour and a half is alright because I at least get the might. And, you know, that's a really big deal. A really huge deal. Doing it in less than an hour would just knock these out real quick, but my gosh, we'd be cutting off our GP and falling down so fast. We'd be in free fall at that point. Which is not to say it's not necessarily a bad idea. I really want that ape. I really want to experiment. I really think I have ideas. I have ideas. I think I know. It's either the ultimate crystal or the piling on ultimate beings. Either way, it's going to be a longer run. I think it's just get no achievements aside from killing apes, which I can do. I can totally do that, I think. Obviously, as I mentioned, going Super Saiyan with Unleash Might has to be part of it. I can think of a few other things that seem less likely that I can attempt. Anyway, gotta finish your veggies before you can have the dessert. Gotta finish the stuff I've already started, then I can go over and play around with my giant monkey here. I'm gonna have that plus 100% growth, doggone it. I'm gonna get it. That seems to me to be the prize out of everything down here. I mean, yeah, there's some other things with growth campaign bonuses, but, you know, and other things such as multiplier campaigns and level also seem really good. But to me, the big prize out of all of this is a plus 100% growth. So, I'm gonna figure it out when I've finished these. I wish I could keep this. You know what? Actually, I can. Whoops. I can. It'll continue generating shadow clones even while it's offline. I'm going to shut it down. That way, yeah, that's what I'm going to do. Okay, now, I've got my campaigns. My ships have come in. However, I'm going to wait on the divinity just long enough to finish one more upgrade on this. Okay? And then, I'm pretty sure this is going to be more than enough. If not, I can just buy some more. But I'm pretty sure this is going to do it. Pretty sure. Oop, no. Okay. Well, I thought I'd get in a little bit more than that, honestly. But, okay. Alright, fine. It's fine. So, I've already beaten one of those. I don't know if I can take the other one. Maybe. We'll see. We'll see how this goes. Let's see, didn't power you up yet. I'll have almost no crystals. But at this point, I may as well let the run go for another 15 minutes and take a crack, at least, at the V2. Or, you know what I mean. The next ultimate being. So, as I said before, I'm only bringing these up to level 100. Which is pretty good, actually. I mean, you know, it's not great, but still, it's a 100% chance of doing 5x damage. I'm too lazy to up them the rest of the way. So everything looks good. Oh, we up. Nope, we did not have enough. Alright. Okay. Thump. Well, there goes half my plunder from the Planet Eater. It's fine, though. It's fine. So it'll take a few minutes to get all of this done. Now, unfortunately, I've done my best to save my triple speed for where it's useful. Unfortunately, it's going to run out on me. Are you kidding me? Uh-oh. Am I running out of divinity? No, I'm not. I can do this. We can make it all the way. Come on. You're going to make me spend another 5 GP, aren't you? There's no way you're going to get the number of planets that you need. I should have put the number of suns down. Then I'd be okay. I suppose I could spend just 1 GP, but we'll go with 3. Alright. Reluctantly. This has to be enough. So 8 GP spent. As long as I have the draining planets ready, the moment that the might hits, I'll have 50s, and then I can go for it. Hey, here you go. Have a 3% bonus to your speed of building things. Isn't that nice? Alright. Bonk. Yeah. 8 more GP. I guess that makes up for what I just spent, huh? Alright. You lot have a little bit of time, and let's not waste it dawdling. Might as well be doing something. Alright, the objective is 10 minutes, have everything in its place. Unfortunately, black holes take a little bit of time to build, too. It's going to take 2, and then that's going to take... How long does this galaxy take? Well, anyway. we won't be exactly precise. I mean, my clones are going to have to be fighting for a little bit anyway, so we won't be perfectly precise. Man, I'm going to miss this bonus. But the good news is, each one of these I beat makes the next one easier. So yeah, if I can manage to do this in an hour and a half, well. Well, next one won't be so bad. Just a little bit easier each time. And it's not technically exponential or anything, but each one of these is actually worth more than the one before. Like, it's easier to do and more valuable. Or maybe I just look at things like a lunatic. But, see, right now, where is it? The first time I did one of these, it decreased the cost by 2%, right? Well, I'm already more than 50% off. So, relatively speaking, when I beat one of these right now, it should be taking basically 4% of the current cost should go away. 4% of what I'm paying right here. Like, think about it. If it knocks a galaxy off, right? If it knocks a universe off in a run, that's more than 10%. That's more than 10% off the cost compared to what I'm paying right now. See what I mean? Although it takes a couple, it takes like every third run it knocks a universe off, but these are being knocked off too. And I think you can see what I mean. Or maybe you can't, and I'm just completely insane, and no human's mind works quite like mine does. Probably the latter. Alright, let's see. Keep it up. You're doing great, guys. Oh, wait a minute. What am I doing? Where'd I leave you lot? We don't really need those. No, don't accidentally. Sometimes I bump the mouse into things. Okay, the answer is 6 minutes. That sounds about right. 6 minutes. That'll take like all of 20 seconds or something. Okay, now while that's happening, you're producing these. That triple speed. Okay, you're producing those. Yeah, look at all those wasted suns. Inefficient. I'll probably want to make the suns as well. But then I have to adjust them every time. Annoying. Alright. Keep that up, too. Now, my pets don't get fed at all. That's to be expected. Once I have that yeah, everything's in its place. So, it looks like this is going to be approximately an hour and a half run. If I can maintain that breakneck speed, I mean, 8 GP, it's not such a big deal. Once upon a time, it would have been an enormous cost, but now, I'm only grumping because I'm stingy. But yeah, the difference between 1 and 3 is a lot bigger than 3 and 5, in my opinion. This one basically triples your divinity. Guess your savings is actually only about half a divinity, and then between these two you save a whole divinity. I don't know. Whatever. Is good. Okay? Is good. Good thing to do. Make this work. Make this work well. See? I'm quite eloquent when I want to be. I can put my thoughts into words. When I really set my mind to it like that, it was like poetry flowing lyrically from me. All right.